Hey, it's Steve Wiltshire, and I want to welcome you back to my 7-part video series on really personal power. It comes from my ebook, How I Diminish Anxiety and Depression Without Drugs. And let's talk about personal power. What has you feel powerful? And the other question is, what steals your power? I'm going to tell you one of the things that's going to steal your power is lying. I think so often we tell half-truths. Lying to ourselves is often not following through or having this kind of dichotomy in what we say we're going to do and not actually being of integrity with ourselves. And how willing are you to tell the truth? That's what it really comes down to. How willing are you to tell yourself the truth and be honest with other people? Because your ability to live a life of authentic esteem is measured by the degree of how honest you can be with yourself and others. That's really the bottom line. And why do we tell the truth? I think first we don't tell the truth because we want to be liked. We want to be accepted. We don't want to disappoint someone. We're in fear for some sort. We don't want to lose our job. We think we're going to get in trouble. Someone's not going to understand. Second, we've got a motive. The second reason people don't tell the truth is they have a motive. And they would rather manipulate somebody and get what they want out of it than to tell the truth. And this is just BS. I'm going to tell you that unconsciously, it is people that do it unconscious often have this grace for a period of time. But people that do it consciously, they are narcissists. They lack major self-esteem. They are self-absorbed. Third, confrontation. Most of us really deal with confrontation. Meaning confrontation is the problem. That's why we lie. We don't want to deal with the outcome, and we know and make up in our mind that there's going to be this difficult situation that comes out of it. So what I really want to talk to you about in this few minutes is confrontation. Confrontation is a skill that we can learn. I know that my belief is life brings you players in the court of life that teach you things that you have not gotten through. It's like this black horse on the carousel that just comes around and then disappears for a while, and then it shows up again until you learn it. And it was something that I really had a hard time with. And people pleasers, people that like to help people, that like peace, that like harmony, they really have a difficult time with it. So I went through 2 major situations until I learned confrontation. And the first tip I have for you is learn from every situation. It takes time. You start noticing what worked, what didn't work. You became frozen. You didn't say what you wanted to say. And then you start to realize that, you either reacted or you didn't do anything about it. So stop and go back and ask yourself the question, what would I have done differently? So I know I have these lead lines that, man, these lead lines have been amazing for the last 15 years that have led me to a place of realizing how much can happen with just learning a few words, a few phrases. One of my favorites is, what did you just say to me? Second, do you have an agenda for me? Third, this just isn't going to work for me. We're going to either have to find mutual ground and agree, or we're going to have to agree to disagree. And another one is, I'm just not willing to have this conversation. You're heated up. We need to take a break. I'm not going to talk to you unless we can slow down and really get on the same page and talk respectfully. Second, lighten up. Sometimes humor, being direct, cool, and confident. Like being able to say that, I know you're upset and I'm sorry, but I cannot do this. And I love you, I care about you, but this is just not going to work for me. I can't do it. Third, create an environment that allows you to connect, throw out a request, seek to understand and be understood. So I often, I deal with a lot of clients. Often the marriage thing comes up and they're complaining or whining or judgmental. And I kind of try to break my client's state and I say, well, what do you want? Do you want a divorce? No, I don't want a divorce. Well, then what's your stand? Then I find out what their stand is. And then I ask them, who is this person? What works for them? What's important to them? They tell me, and I say, start to think this out. Don't react, don't throw up. What's this person, what's your husband like, or what's your wife like? They tell me, where do they love to go to dinner? Take them out on a date night, spend some time with them, and then after dessert, just throw out your stand. And it's something like this. Honey, how happy are you in our relationship? Let's get honest. You know, you're in a group of people, you're having a cocktail, ending dinner. That stuff can actually move mountains. You start to have dialogue, you've blessed the situation. So hey, lot of information to cover in my ebook, How I Diminish Anxiety and Depression Without Drugs. We talk all about confidence, what this is really all about. Comment below if you're into confronting confrontation, letting that be a past. Second, share this. Go ahead and pay it forward. And if you want more health, physical, spiritual, intellectual, emotional, esteem, join my community, facebook.com/Body Temple LLC. Make it the best day ever. Take care.